What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610 and today we actually have an anime review for you guys for Yugioh Arc-V episode 67. And yeah, I know I've missed quite a few episodes of that. I've watched them all though and everything. But the reason I kind of stopped doing the anime reviews because I didn't really know if many people were really enjoying them because it didn't seem like on the views and stuff. So I was kind of debating on if I should continue them or not. That's why I kind of took a break. It seemed like a lot of you though wanted them back, so let's see how it goes. I don't know. Let's just go on ahead and try to do a few more of these anime reviews and yeah, see if you guys enjoy them or what we should do for the future. But I thought I would kind of bring it back for now since so many of you were really missed those reviews. So yeah, here we go. Alright, we're mainly going to be talking about 67 because it's the newest episode, but I'm going to kind of do a quick recap of what's happened. If you've just been watching my reviews, hopefully you've been watching the shows though and everything too, and hopefully you've seen the show, obviously, before the review. Another reason why I kind of wait on these reviews. Anyway, yeah, they break out from the jail. They get caught, basically. And then we have the council from the Synchro Dimension that want, of course, the Lancers to enter the Friendship Cup. It's basically what happened recently. And so we have all the Lancers going through the Friendship Cup, and then we find out something which is in the newest episode, 67, that whenever you lose in the Friendship Cup, they don't know if this is true or not. It's kind of like a rumor going around that you would actually have to work at like an underground kind of like slave labor kind of thing, I guess is what you would call it, where they're going through garbage and stuff and sorting through it, which is just awful. I mean, the Synchro Dimension is screwed up. Does anyone else think that? I mean, that's probably the worst dimension to live in. I think you're better off almost in the Exceed Dimension fighting for your life, because Synchro Dimension, man, they've just really messed up. And yes, I do know that it's a separate dimension from 5D's, but still, I think it might be way more messed up than what 5D's went through on it, because it didn't seem like the satellite was treated as bad as what the commons are in this. They are almost like slaves or something in a lot of ways on this, so it's pretty terrible what goes on in the Synchro Dimension. But anyway, that's what they're thinking would happen. So at the beginning though, kind of moving back as kind of a recap thing, we see Jack actually duel against Yugioh, which is really awesome. I was really glad to see that. I'm sure a lot of you were as well. And from what we saw from the duel, I'm kind of wondering if Jack is really kind of a villain in this or not. I kind of think he's a little bit misunderstood. I think there's going to be a real good reason why supposedly he is a traitor to the commons, or that's what they call him. I think there's going to be a bigger reason behind that. Like maybe he's trying to do something, somehow, like he's thinking that what he's doing is the right thing and he can somehow help the commons in the end. I don't know, but I don't feel like he's really a bad guy, because the Jack that's in the manga, and even in 5D's at the beginning, was more of a jerk, I felt like, than this one. Or that's just the way he kind of came across. Like, he didn't really seem like a bad guy. What he says to Yugioh and what makes Yugioh mad is that, you know, he only dueled for himself, supposedly. It was kind of basically what he said to Yugioh, and not just for entertainment. So it looks like he actually does care about what he's doing. Like, he does care about entertaining people. So I don't really think he's a bad guy on this. Unfortunately, Yugioh, though, does get destroyed in that duel. I mean, just annihilated, which is so sad because that turn that Yugioh did, he made such an awesome turn on that. He had a Dark Rebellion Dragon and Rune Eyes in the same turn. Like, he almost OTK'd Jack pretty much in that. Of course, action cards, they're, you know, they're always the cards that save everyone from losing a duel. And then Jack turns around with Scar Right and is able to defeat Yugioh. Just kind of sound that, and of course Yugi's not out of the tournament because it's like an exhibition thing. It's just to show how strong Jack is at the beginning. So Yugi's still in the tournament, obviously. It's just kind of a for fun thing to do to get everyone excited in the tournament. Then after that we have in the next episode where it is Crow versus Gungensuka. And yeah, I gotta say I was kind of rooting for Gungensuka a little bit more than I was Crow, even though Crow was an awesome character. Yeah, even though, again, you know, there's supposed to be a different version of Crow from what we've seen, you know, in 5Ds and everything. If it was more of the Crow from that dimension, I think I would have rooted for him more if it would have been the 5Ds Crow. But I was kind of rooting for Gungensuka because it's not looking good for the Lancers. First off, they get Yugioh, who gets shut down, and then now for Gungensuka, he gets destroyed too. I mean, he just gets annihilated as well. Well, not as bad, I guess, but we see some really cool synchro monsters for Black Wings. I mean, we have like 3 different ones that were level 3 synchros, which is kind of an interesting idea. And then I believe the other one was a level 9 synchro that he ends up bringing out, which just like devastates Gungensuka. Like, it had some really high attack. I will say that it was really cool to see Gungensuka, like his pendulum monsters that he has now, which are actually made for Super Heavy Samurai, so that's really cool, and I'm hoping those will get printed. as well as the new Synchro monster he used, another one that I want to see printed, where it was able to get like, I think over 5,000 defense, which of course, it's a super heavy samurai, so they can attack with their defense, so it might as well be, you know, its attack, pretty much. Really cool. I love the way Gensuka duels anyway. He doesn't use action cards, and I love that. And I just like his attitude on it. So he lost, so we're thinking that more likely he could be at this like slave labor camp, I guess. He kind of walks off where they keep like some of the motorcycles. It looked like a kind of a what's it called? Like the pit or something where you would like fix up like for NASCAR and stuff. It's kind of like that, I guess, for D-wheels. And he kind of walks off into the darkness on that. So we don't know if that's actually where he's at. Again, it's kind of a rumor thing, but it sounds about right for the Synchro Dimension, honestly. And then, so yeah, we see Crow winning that, which, again, Crow's awesome, you know, but I was kind of rooting for Gensuka, and I'm kind of sad that he ended up losing. Next up we have one of the other characters. He's kind of, what's his name again? I'm looking over here. It is Shinji. He's kind of, I guess, like the Yusei of this dimension, sort of. And he's going to go, or he was going to go against Rera, which is the little kid. But since he helped out Rera did not want to defeat him at a duel. He didn't want to, you know, make him lose because he was nice to him. Because at first they're thinking, you know, Yuya's upset, thinking, well, you're making this kid fight and everything too. And I think there's a lot more to this kid because we see like a flashback where evidently he's like in a war-torn kind of country. And he's just kind of like in shock almost all the time. Like he just obeys everything, doesn't have personality. And it kind of shows that, I think in that episode 2, which is the previous episode, that Rigi actually does care about Rera. You know, like he is, like if they are brothers or something. You know, he was glad that he stood up and said no, he didn't want to duel against him. Not that he just was going against his word, but that he, you know, since someone was nice to him, it was good that he made his own decision and didn't want to hurt him. So I thought that was kind of cool of Rigi to be that way too. Although, really unfair how, you know, I guess they can walk around everywhere, but like the penthouse or whatever that they're all in, you know, they're all locked in their rooms, so they can't like meet up, even though they're all in the same building. But I guess Rigi is above that, as always. I want to see him duel again, though, against some of these Synchro. I want to see him go against Jack, by the way. Just saying, I think that'd be awesome. But, yeah, we see that going on. Also, one of the kids that's like helping out, making sure the duels get to the right spots, we see him, which is before Yugioh goes against Jack, and he didn't really talk to Yugioh and stuff too. I guess they kind of think like they're convicts or something, like they just don't really want to speak to him. And even he was thinking that Jack's kind of lost his way, like Jack even handed him a card, which he kind of took as an insult. I'm wondering about this because I don't know the card's effect. I didn't look it up. I don't know if we had a translation or not. But it was a weaker card, so he was thinking, well, Jack gave him this because he's, you know, calling him a weak person. And I'm kind of thinking that there might be more to that, because, I know, usual stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, this sounds like something a protagonist would say on the show. But just because a card has weak attack doesn't mean it's an awful card. Doesn't mean it's weak. I mean, so I wonder if there's more to this card. Like, maybe there is something to it. Like, I couldn't tell if he was even like a tuner monster or what was going on. But I feel like there's a lot more to it. Like, maybe he wasn't, you know, like actually calling him a weak duelist. I don't know, but I was kind of thinking there was a little bit more to that probably. Like maybe that kid, since he is younger, didn't realize that this card is actually good. It doesn't matter on the attack. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of something that happened in one of the previous episodes too, just kind of a recap thing. And basically he wants Yuya to take down Jack and bring him back to the way he was, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much, I think I've covered up everything, you know, that we've missed on this. I think I've got over everything. If I miss anything, of course, I'll talk about it in the comments too. But as always, I mean, I'm really enjoying the Arc-V. I mean, it's a lot of fun to watch. The stuff that's going on is really cool. I can't wait to see him duel against Jack, and I'm looking forward to the next episode 2 for Shinji, because he kind of looks like, evidently he's angry in this too, because he wants to, he's so sick of the Friendship Cup thing, which I don't blame him. I don't see why more people don't kind of go up against the tops and everything too. Supposedly there's so many more commons than tops. I don't see why they don't rebel and do something about it. But, so they look like the cards he was using, they're insects. And they kind of remind me, or they kind of look to me like they could be something kind of like a Blackwing kind of deck, but for insects. So I'm hoping maybe it's something like that, like some kind of really fast Synchro archetype that's insect-based, because we don't really see insects that often in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I would really like to see more of that. I mean, the last big insect archetype I guess we've had was Insectors. If I'm missing something, I'm sorry, but that's kind of the main one I think of when I think of insect archetypes. So I would like to see something else too, because I like to actually see a Synchro for that, you know, like a Synchro insect archetype, because I guess Insectors technically got a Synchro, I think, with that one where it's like the Battle Armor. I forgot the exact name of it, but I want to see an actual archetype that's based off that, kind of like Speedroid's powers of being able to Synchro so quickly, but with insects. But yep, that's the review on it. Kind of rambled on a little bit on this, but we missed a lot of episodes, so there you go. But yep, hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Again, if you guys really enjoy these reviews, of course, hit that like button. Tell me in the comments that you enjoy them because, yeah, I mean, the previous ones didn't get me views and stuff. That's why I was debating on should I keep doing these or what. So with your support, of course, you guys enjoy them. I'll definitely keep going with them too. So yep, just tell what you guys think on that and also what you think of these episodes and what you're hoping will happen in the series. For me, like I said, of course I want Yugioh to go against Jack, but I'd really like to see Richie go against Jack because I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, I will catch you guys later. See ya. Hope you guys have enjoyed my latest video. Be sure to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, as well as check out my other two channels, CyberKnight Games for Let's Plays, and also CyberKnight CCG for Card Fight Vanguard openings. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.